Good morning, everybody. We're in Canby, Indiana this morning. Now, as you know from watching me for many years, I often find show ideas just by driving along the street and seeing something interesting. So the other day, I saw this sign, Who, North America, and I'm thinking, I knew who Doctor Who was, but I wasn't a fan, but I got a fan here, don't I?
Oh, yeah.
This is Keith Badbury. Good morning, sir. Good to see you.
Good to see you, Dave.
Okay. You have a whole, what's inside here, first of all?
Well, it's a complete store of memorabilia dedicated to the show Doctor Who. There's a museum section of merchandise from over 50 years of Doctor Who history. So there's a lot of cool things to see and interact with in there. So.
Okay, I want you to talk to the people like me who either didn't know who Doctor Who was but don't know much about him. Who is Doctor Who?
All right, well, Doctor Who is a British science fiction television series that started in 1963, and for over 50 years it's been entertaining people all over the world. And the latest series are going to be a new season coming on here in the fall, so we're just excited about that. Lots of new stuff coming
out. Now talk to me and tell me there are 840 episodes.
Yes.
You say you've seen most of them?
Well, I've definitely seen everything that exists from the classic series, and then I've listened to the audios for the ones that actually BBC destroyed a bunch of them back when they weren't archiving as much as they should have. And so I've heard the audios that exist from those, so I've actually, I'm a huge fan of the show.
Let's go back to the sign for 1 second before we go inside. Why is there a police box there?
Well, the police box, it's called the TARDIS in the series, but they utilized that. They were basically, those things were originally in the UK along the roadsides. They would be where people, you know, if they needed roadside assistance would go there, and sometimes a paddy wagon would lock up a criminal in there, you know, before they were taken away to a station. Well, they used that in the show, and they basically said it's disguised as a time and space capsule.
So that's how he travels back in time,
time and space,
which he does all the time.
Right.
Okay, we have so much to talk about. Now, I still can't believe you get people coming in here, but let's go up there. It's awful early in the morning. I doubt. I do see some cars here, Keith. I don't, these couldn't possibly be waiting to come into the Doctor Who Museum. Well, if anybody wants to come on in, my God, these people are all waiting to come into the Doctor.
Here's that way, yeah, lots of people.
Well, come on in, everybody. Oh, my goodness. These are all Doctor Who fans.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we're going to go inside. We're going to look at the museum part, and we're going to look at the retail part, and we'll talk about more. Oh, my goodness. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. We'll find out more about Doctor Who. Don't go away. Stay with us.